I gave you my heart.
Yo, what's up, Pride Nation? Back at you with another one on today. This is Noble Sports Entertainment. If you have not subscribed, please make sure you do so. All right, guys, without further ado, we're going to talk about the Detroit Lions in the 2019 upcoming NFL season, playoffs or bust for these Detroit Lions. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, guys, pretty much we know the phenomenal season that the Detroit Lions have had. The joys in bringing in free agent acquisitions such as Trey Flowers, Justin Coleman, Rashawn Melvin, Jesse James, Danny Amendola, etc. and etc. Now, the biggest thing that'll trump everything for the Detroit Lions is winning. The Detroit Lions must find a way to win this season. Being able to beat some of the teams that you don't think that they will be able to beat, and being able to play at an all-time high level. The Detroit Lions offensive line is going to have to gel this season. You don't want to be getting Matthew Stafford killed out there like he did last season, and the guy ended up playing with a broken back, and none of us didn't know that until the reports came out this season. And the biggest thing is just going out and being able to execute on offense, being able to do things in the red zone, being able to score points and put up points, and being able to shut teams down on defense. Since I've been a Detroit Lions fan, I've never seen the Lions be good on offense and defense at the same time. It either was either or, either they were good on offense or they were good on defense. So the biggest thing this season is getting into the playoffs, trying to win a playoff game, and being able to host a playoff game. Since the Detroit Lions have been at Ford Field, they have not had a home playoff game, and I definitely think that the Detroit Lions owe it to their fans to be able to try to get a home playoff game. I believe this season is playoffs or bust for the Lions. The Lions must find a way to get into the postseason and to be able to win a game. It's been a long time since the Lions have had any success in the playoffs. Last time that the Lions had success in the playoff, Barry Sanders was on the team, and that was the year that they almost went to the Super Bowl in 1991. But now it is 2019. What are the Lions going to do for an encore this season? Definitely, I just think that everything is predicated on the team gelling. Everything is predicated on how guys are going to play off one another, how they're going to be inspired to come into this season and to be able to get the job done. Are these guys buying in from day one? Do these guys have what it takes to get into the postseason and win a game instead of being put out the first round every time they make it, getting a wild card spot and being put out? I definitely think that they have the team. Matthew Stafford has the weapons at his disposal this season, so there's no more excuses. We have two running backs in Kerryon Johnson and CJ Anderson. Matthew Stafford has two great receivers on his team in Kenny Golladay and Marvin Jones, as well as the experience of Danny Amendola and having a first-round pick in TJ Hawkinson being the tight end with Jesse James. I definitely think that this offense is going to look a little bit different in 2019. We're not going to be so easily you're not going to be easily to know what the Lions are doing out there on the field. And I just think that the Lions are going to be a different team. Now, whether or not, we're saying that as fans and looking at it from our perspective and understanding the work that these guys are going to have to put in to be able to be a successful team in 2019 comes from buying in from day one. It comes from buying in the training camp. Guys going out there and playing hard, executing in the preseason. Not saying that you want them to go out and win every preseason game. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you want to see these guys playing extremely well and being able to protect Matthew Stafford. You definitely don't want him getting sacked 17 times like he did last season in 2 games in a row with the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. So definitely, I think everything is predicated on this season for the Lions to do well. I definitely think that this can be a special season for the Detroit Lions. And as a fan of the Detroit Lions, how do you feel? Is this a playoff or bust season for you as a fan? Do you feel that the Lions have a team that can make it into the first round and be a team that can host a playoff game. The Lions have not hosted a game at Ford Field, and I definitely think that they have the team to do so. It just depends on the Lions gelling, every player buying in, and being able to win games that people don't think that they'll be able to win. The Lions do have a semi-tough type of schedule, having to play guys like Patrick Mahomes and being able to play Aaron Rodgers and all these guys year in and year out, facing some of the tough defenses in Minnesota Vikings and Chicago Bears. But to me, I think that the only thing that trumps statistics and everything else is for the Lions to be able to win. We don't care how many touchdown passes Matthew Stafford throws. We don't care how many rushing yards Kerryon Johnson has. Only thing we care as fans is playoffs or bust this season, and we will find out what the Lions are made of truly. All right, you guys, I'll be back to you soon with another video. Peace.
I gave you my heart.